is that one thing that you stay true to over and over again, year after year? What can you say is a guiding principle that you stand and believe in? These are what I would refer to as core values. Today we're going to discuss these and what they will do to help fast forward your career. Hey, it's Mark here with the Hiller Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here along the beautiful Florida Panhandle from Pensacola all the way through Panama City. Establishing core values for any business involves a thoughtful, strategic process. We learn how to create our core values by investing in the EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System. Here are some steps that you can take to guide you in creating your core values that reflect the ethos and the goals of your team or business. But before you can establish the core values, it's crucial to have a clear understanding of what your team's mission is, what you're trying to achieve, and the vision. You know, where you see your team being in the future. This will provide the foundation for your values. You must include your team members in the process. You need to gather input from your leadership team, all your team members. This can happen by conducting surveys, meetings, brainstorming sessions to collect all of the ideas. We had an entire 6-hour brainstorming session where we all gathered, put our heads together, and stuck through creating what we wanted our team to be in the future. You must visualize your top employee or teammate and write out all their attributes. What qualities and characteristics do they have that make them great? And what do you want to duplicate when bringing other team members onto the team? Next, you must consider what makes your team unique. What are your strengths? What do you offer that others don't in your industry or in your market? This reflection can help you identify values that are authentic to your team. Successful companies are built on trust, professionalism, and expertise. Consider how these industry standards can be reflected in your core values. Think about the attitudes and behaviors that you want to encourage within your team. For instance, commitment to clients, integrity, innovation, teamwork are all common values. Your core values should be easy to understand. And remember, avoid complex jargon and abstract concepts. Typically, a handful of short, impactful statements work the best. You need to consider what your clients value in you. Is it honesty and integrity, transparency, responsiveness, knowledge? These are often very important to your clients. You must ensure that your values can be translated into everyday actions. For instance, if one of your values is service excellence, specify what this looks like on a daily basis. Once you have established your core values, you must communicate them clearly to your team and integrate them into all aspects of your work, from internal meetings to client interaction. You must also remember that your team's values might evolve. You have to regularly be taking a look at these because they may change over time. Our core values represent our team and those who want to take part in our team. We strive to weave them in and out of our daily work and our personal lives. Here are our core values. These are what make us feel complete. These are what drive us on a daily basis. OYS, own your shit. Look, we all screw up. We screw up daily. I screw up all the time. But guess what? I'm the first one to raise my hand and say, yep, I did it. How do I move forward? I do not live in the problem. I live in the solution. And the only way you can get to the solution is by OYSing. WOM, we over me. We are a team. We operate as a team. We are going to do what's collectively best for the team versus what is best for each individual on an individual basis. We are a team. We're going to play well with others. PPR, proactive versus reactive. I lived a lot of my life in a very reactive state. I waited for stuff to happen to me and then I would react to it. Now, I live a very proactive life. I go out and get what I want. I go out and I do what I need to do. And I've started to instill that into our team. We've got to take initiative. You've got to be proactive versus reactive. You've got to see things coming before they happen, especially in the real estate industry. ABM, always be learning. I am a constant student. I will never know it all. I don't want to know it all. I want to stay always learning. If I think I know it all, I'm in a very bad place and I'm probably in trouble. And my agents, the same thing. The real estate world's always changing, so we need to always be looking at how we can get better, how we can provide a better client experience for our clients. WTA, willingness to adapt. You must be willing to change. The real estate world, the only constant is change. There's always some new tech, there's new technology, there's new ways to do things. You have to be open-minded to be able to adapt to the new way of doing real estate. The real estate world has changed probably more in the past 10 years than it did in the previous 60. And do you think that's just all of a sudden gonna stop? No. We must be willing to adapt and do things that are gonna help us push the needle forward in our business. And last, but certainly not least, KFG, keep effing going. No matter what, we are gonna get knocked down in this industry. If you don't get knocked down in this industry, you haven't been doing it long enough, right? But you have to be able to get up, dust it off, and keep on going. Remember though, always, these core values, they're not just words. They're what you live by. They're what you stand for. They're gonna help grow your business and help move you forward onto the next level of growth for your company. But even if you're just a single agent watching this video or a small business owner where you only have one employee, living by core values, it helps streamline the process, helps give you that North Star of what you're always shooting for because you know what's inside of you and what's driving you. Hopefully this was helpful. Hit the like and subscribe button down below and we will see you on the next one.